Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to watch this video with me. In the first video of this series of videos, we had a general introduction into the series of textbooks entitled Biblical Hebrew for All. In the second video, we focused on volume 5 specifically. And now in this video, we will actually start looking at our first text from the Hebrew Bible, which is Genesis 1 verse 1. And we will focus on the very first word to show that English translations, or almost all modern English translations, do not show us exactly what the original Hebrew is saying. The first word in the Hebrew Bible is Bereshit, which is a noun, and fortunately the rules for nouns in English and Hebrew are basically the same. So, for example, if I wanted to say a day in Hebrew, it would simply be Yom, a Yot, a O sound, and a final Mem. In Hebrew, there is no indefinite article, so we don't show a. It's just day, or a day would be exactly the same. If we wanted to say in a day, in Hebrew, we would actually take the preposition in, which is be. Don't worry about this one too much. It's a Shiwa. We will talk about that later. So in a day will be be yom. If we wanted to say the day, then Hebrew is a bit different in that it's only one word, and what we do is we add a hey and a vowel ha in front of the verb, or in front of the noun. So the day would be ha yom. But Hebrew has an additional rule, and that is if you add the article in front of the noun, you have to double the first consonant of the noun. And we do that by simply putting a dot into the first consonant, in this case a yot. So this would be Hay Yom, means the day. Now, if we want to do, say, in the day, from this one and this one, it would seem that we would do it like this. In the day. But Hebrew doesn't like that, so the rule is that if you have a preposition and an article in front of your noun, we merge the preposition and the article together. And what happens is the H will disappear and this vowel will move to the bottom of the preposition. And then you would get the form bayom. So there's your preposition. And the doubling of the first consonant of the noun does not disappear, so it's only the H that disappears. So you will have bayom, which would mean in the day. So you can see that there's not a lot of grammar involved in understanding this word. I will actually show you in the textbook what it looks like. So chapter 17 in volume 1 deals with prepositions, and let's move to what is called the inseparable prepositions. And there you can see be. There's the Shiva again, and it means in, with, by. And when we go down, we will have some examples from the Tanakh. Let's go to that one. And there you can actually see Genesis 1 verse 1, Bereshit, and there you can see the preposition in. Chapter 12 deals with the articles, and you can see the first point that we make in the text is that there's no indefinite article in Hebrew. In other words, yom just means day or a day. Melech, king, or a king, or o king. But in this case, we want to talk about the definite article, and there you can see the grammar. The rule is the prefix is ha, and the doubling of the consonant, the prefix is ha plus the doubling of the first consonant of the noun, and the first doubling, which is done by a dot, and the dot is called a dachish forte. We will talk about that later. Okay, there are some examples. There you can see our yom and hayom, the day, and we also have some. There is melech, the king, plus the article gives you ham melech, because the mem is doubled, so it's ham melech, the king. Some examples from the Old Testament with a bit of context. For example, on the face of the water, on the face of, and there is the water. There's the ha, there's the doubling of the mem, ham mayim. Just to show you what it looks like in the Hebrew Bible, Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, and there we have Bereshit, and there you can see the preposition. But you can see that there is no doubling of the next consonant, and there is no vowel beneath the preposition. So this is not in the beginning, but in a beginning. This is what the Hebrew. Now, this word has been analyzed, and viewpoints have been debated for centuries. So it's impossible for me to tell you exactly all these arguments and viewpoints. So I would recommend that you go to my website, biblicalhebrewforall.com, where I have made some notes on the main ideas about this word, and then you can have a look at that and decide how you feel about this word.